Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TBT.
Throwback Tomb. We finally made it.
We made it, folks.
1981. This is a weird year for me. A lot of good music, but just odd.
Not for me.
Different. Will you go ahead and kick us off then? Tell us what you got.
Okay. So, 1981, my favorite. Van Halen, Fair Warning.
That was in the running for me.
Unchained and
Yes.
Mean Street are my two favorite songs.
Dirty Movies.
I liked a lot of the songs, but those two obviously are the ones that stand out for me. But Unchained and Mean Street's my favorite. And Mean Street's also my favorite because some person out there did a collab and put Michael Jackson's Jackson 5 and that together. And
Oh, that's cool.
And he thought, yeah, I've showed you.
Yeah, I think you did show me that.
And you were like, huh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
But that's my winner, obviously,
Okay.
because it's Van Halen. That being, you can't get me away from that. Runner up, Journey, Escape. Yes,
Okay.
just because I
That's
want
the
you,
one I was going to change.
I just want you to know something. Don't stop believing. Okay, and Open Arms.
Yes.
I mean,
One of the greatest wedding ballads ever.
oh my gosh. Like, the amount of weddings that probably...
I'm pretty
use
sure I had that on the playlist at my wedding.
Open Arms is actually in the movie Chuck and Larry. When they're dancing, you know, when... I know I'm going into a little movie lore, but if you ever watch Chuck and Larry, it's the part where they're, like, trying to dance and then they can't dance. And they're like, let's go junior high on their... You know, let's go junior high on them. And then they slow dance and then they play that song. And Don't Stop Believing's everywhere, folks.
Oh, yeah.
It's in bars too, by the way. Another
Oh,
song,
yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama, Bohemian Rhapsody, and of course, Don't Stop Believing.
That's the one out. That was the album that I was going to change for another one, but I'm going to keep it for today
Okay.
because I have more history with it. But we'll get to it in a moment. So 1981, my favorite is Moving Pictures by Rush.
Yes, and actually, I did have that on my list at first until I found out about Van Halen and Journey.
Which Van Halen also was another choice for that year that I had in the list for me. Tom Sawyer, Red Barchetta, YYZ,
YYZ.
Limelight, The Camera Eye, and a new favorite of mine, The Witch Hunt. Dude, I didn't know how killer Witch Hunt was until I was listening to it earlier. I was like, dang, okay. And then closing the album with Vital Signs. Like, as a kid, I didn't like Rush. I hated Geddy's voice.
Tom Sawyer.
But I'm older now. I'm over that. Because I think that they have a lot of fantastic music.
Yes,
I sent you a bunch of their albums to listen to not long ago,
I did
actually.
listen to them.
So, yeah, they got a lot of good stuff.
That's why I know about Moving Pictures.
Yeah. So, runner-up, Escape by Journey.
Okay.
Don't Stop Believing. Stone in Love. Who's Crying Now? Keep on Running. Escape. Lay It Down. Mother, Father, and Open Arms.
Yes.
So now I...
So now I'm tough for you.
It's just game-changing album for them. But then it, like, the rest of the 80s was like, Journey was just massive. I remember my dad had this, remember the long boxes back in the day that were like CD box sets? They'd be like this tall.
I think, yeah.
But, okay, so he had one that was for Journey, and it was called, like, Times Cubed or whatever. And it had, like, 3 live albums. And it was all of their big hits recorded live and, like, all stuff. It was just... That was, like, my first big stop with Journey. And this album doesn't even have my favorites by them. There's other songs. Honestly, here's my thing with Journey. I think I said it a few episodes back, but they're another band for me that if you want, I have both of them. There's the Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2, and both of them are 2 discs and have like 30 songs on them. So you're getting like a bunch of music, and it's all their big hits, but it's honestly, for me, all of their most amazing songs. Like, and you could get that on 4 discs and 2 volumes of Greatest Hits, and you have so much Journey music that's so good. The fact that they had to put 30 songs on each Greatest Hits version, that just tells you how huge they were.
and the voice that
Steve Perry
had is just...
Man, I hated when he left.
Yeah, they have that singer guy now that supposedly sounds like him a little bit.
Arnold Pineda, he does very well. But I think he's leaving now. I think he's retiring. So I just wonder who they're going to get after that. Like,
I don't know.
but my third
Might
option
stop.
that I was going to go with was Belladonna by Stevie Nicks.
I saw that actually when I was researching.
Edge of 17. Leather on Lace with Don Henley from the Eagles. Belladonna, Kinda Woman. That's a killer album too. I had it on... This is going to make me sound older than you, but I had it on a cassette tape.
Oh, I've had cassette tapes.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that album.
Little pop open a little CD case.
Oh, man. But...
Floppy disk.
But that's it, folks. That's 1981.
And folks, before he decides to speak,
Oh.
obviously our next one's going to be, I think, 82 to
90.
89. Is it 90? Okay.
90.
So we're going to do 82 to 90, and
Before we get to that, though, we will be
Yeah.
we're probably going to do some top 10s to go in here.
that's, yeah.
Is that where you were going?
Yeah, I
Okay.
was about to go to that. Like, we are going to be doing 82 to 90, but we're going to, we've been doing this for a little bit. We're still going to keep it going, but we're going to give you back some top 10s.
Yep.
So just get ready to expect that. That we'll probably have that possibly next week. Depends on how our schedules go, because sometimes we're busy guys. We got a busy life. So I mean, just look out for that, and we hope you all enjoy it.
I'm having fun with the
we're
series
sharing-
so far.
We're sharing not only our favorites and our lives, but we're sharing our music.
Yeah.
Love to you fans out there that enjoy music and enjoy podcasts and enjoy people that have real personalities and not just being fake. So, yeah.
Well, we're going to do some top 10s next for you, and then we're going to hop back into these favorite years. So make sure you come back, and we'll see y'all next time.
Peace out, guys.